Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's another day. It is Sunday, April 28th, as I'm doing this video. LUNC community, USTC repay community. What is going on, everybody? All right, so NFL draft is over. What else is going on around the world? you know, like we're getting ready for the Ethereum ETFs in Japan or Hong Kong. I think it's Hong Kong. China's about to announce the unbanning of cryptos. We got the hard fork on Shibarium coming on May 2nd. We got the I think tomorrow we have the XRP case to see if it's over tomorrow. It could be over tomorrow, or they could extend it a little bit longer to get a final judgment. So we'll watch that, how that plays out tomorrow for XRP SEC case. And Middle East is on, continues to do what they do. And we're watching to see if Israel's going to make another strike here, and try to attack those nuclear sites. We'll watch and see how that plays out. We're watching a whole bunch we're watching the debt market, of course. We're watching the dollar, the debt market, 10-year yield, of course. And we're watching all these things, right? Because the world is changing, and we're all changing with it. And so hopefully, you guys are prepared to be the new 1% as you have your cryptocurrencies and your gold and your silver and your reset currencies and everything that you have. All right. So, there's a lot of people that hate us because we're prepared for this stuff. And so we get a lot of hate. You have a lot of secret haters as well. Your family members, your friends, your coworkers, they don't know what you're doing. They're calling you all types of names behind your back. They're secretly talking about you because you're preparing for the ultimate reset of the world, and they're not. And they're laughing at you right now, but they're going to be the ones that are going to be the jokes, right? So and it's the same thing in high school where you were preparing for college, you were preparing to go to the real world, and all your friends were to think life was a game, and they're just having fun, and don't be so serious, don't about life, and who gives a crap about college and studying and work and making sure you succeed and get a degree in something so you can take care of, start a family and take care of yourself. And so they laugh and they just play around and they mock you. And then when after high school's over, they realize that I don't have nothing to fall back on. High school's over. I need to get a job. I need to do something. They don't have no skills, no nothing. And while you're on your way to becoming a doctor or a nurse or pharmacist or whatever career path you're doing IT, and they're looking for a $20,000 a year job, and you're on your way to a 80 to $300,000 a year job, and bills are piling up, and like, oh my God, what do I do? I got insurance, car note, bill. So it's the same thing, right? As we prepare for the new world that's coming, a lot of people around us are just living day to day and not even preparing, right? And they think we're weird. They think all these things are making fun of us behind the scenes, but we're not gonna be we're gonna be the ones that are gonna be laughing last, right? Okay. All that being said, let's take a look at Luna Classic and see what's going on with LUNC and USTC and also Luna 2.0. All right, so we got 301, and we're still waiting for the big move to the top. I did have a dream yesterday, or actually last night. I saw certain tokens going parabolic, and so we'll see how that plays out. I saw Theta going parabolic as well, so I don't know why that one came out to me, but I saw Theta, I saw some other tokens some altcoins going parabolic. They jumped and then they just went parabolic. I don't know why they did that. I'm not sure what was the reason for that. But I don't know. I have no clue. So I'm not sure why I saw that, but whatever, I did. And same thing, like I saw the person with stacks of dollar bills and stacks of U.S. dollars, and then they had Asian people around them, and I was like, "What's that? What does that mean?" And then all of a sudden, the Japanese yen is crashing against the dollar. So I was like, "Okay, never mind. There it is." So, you know what I mean? So, anyways, it is what it is. I guess we'll see how it all plays out. All right, so there's let's see, we're at 5807 now for circling supply, and another way that we don't talk about much anymore is just everybody staking. If everybody stakes, we can pump the price of LUNC really really high here, right? So if we reduce the supply in half, right, the circling supply in half, LUNC is going to absolutely send, right? So that's a way that we can really get the price up very, very quickly, for people to be able to cash some of their profits out and be able to feel good about themselves again, right? Okay, so let's go to Terra Luna and 2.0, and it's up today 1.63 and 62 cents, and volume is down, but it's hanging in there, right? So 724 million in circulating supply there. All right, so it's hanging in there. After all the things that it's gone through, it's still hanging in there. So good. All right. Good. There's still people that want to make sure that this succeeds, and they're still in there holding on. And I'm still staking, so I'm staking all the way to $100 or all the way to zero. So it is what it is. USTC nowhere to go but $1. Go go go. All right, USTC up 2% today, 169 million in market cap there, and volumes down massive today, 41% to the downside in volume. So not a lot of volume today, not a lot going on, I guess. I wish the community would say, "Hey, let's go. Let's do a buy and burn event. Let's get it." I've tried to do that several times. Nobody cares what I say anymore, right? So, there's different reasons why because of that. It's because because of the spiritual stuff, connection with Christ and stuff, or because they may be jealous because I'm right a lot, or because they don't like currency 365 and the 365 community. They don't want to repay, right? So they don't listen. So it is what it is, right? So I've tried several times. So we need other people to step up, and also it is kind of sad that Clay Bro, Matthew Perry, and Levi don't talk about LUNC anymore, and they probably already sold. All of them probably already sold. I don't know if they have or not. I'm not going to speculate, but they don't talk about the coin anymore. So maybe they're just staking and just staying in the background. I don't know. Maybe they left. Who knows, right? Maybe they have left. I think Levi even said that he sold all his bags now. So you know, here are three guys with total of you know 300,000 subscribers, and they're not shadow banned on YouTube, and they could have used their platform to restake to repeg USTC. And I asked them over and over and over again to do that, and they refused to. So what are we supposed to do about that, right? So, and they don't have to, right? And so the thing about it is that we can ask them to do these things and say, hey man, why don't you help repeg USTC? You got big platforms. I wish I wasn't shadow banned. I would have used my platform, to rake in thousands. I would do 10 videos a day, raking money on my live stream and throw it all into freaking buying back and burning USTC. That's how passionate I am to be a billionaire and be well and to make other people billionaires as well, because I know what's coming to this earth and to this world, right? We're running out of time, and for people not to know that, it's really disturbing. It's really sad, right? And so and but they have the right not to do that as well. So we have to respect that they have the right not to do that. They didn't want to support USTC repay, and they didn't want to do it. So okay, they didn't want to use their platform to do that, and it's I wish they would have. I wish they would have, right? And I mean, think about it. These guys have probably been paid over the last 2 years, over each of them at the average of these three. We're not pocket watching, but they get a lot. They have gotten a lot of endorsements, partnership money. And so let's say they all made about, let's say 300 200,000 each. No, let's say 200 400,000 each in the last 2 years, just combined off of partnerships and people sponsoring them, live stream donations, and just donations and cryptos in general. Let's say it's about $400,000 or $500,000, right? Him, that going into USTC for repay would have been so helpful. Or that going into some a validator that burns US. I mean, Levi had his own validator. Like he controlled. Like he could have controlled this the chain. He could have went up to number one with the platform he had, right? Him and oh boy, that's no longer doing the now that he's doing the games now. So anyways, him, the guy that used to be his best friend, um they could have been the one and two at the top, and they could have been repegging USTC, burning LUNC and repegging USTC. We had so many opportunities to have these influencers really hone in and get this thing done, and they just didn't want to do it for some strange reason. They just didn't want to do it. And so we don't know what that is. Why was that? Why did all of these influencers that had a chance to repeg USTC, to use their platform to repeg USTC, why did they all say no? I don't know. I don't know the reason for that. Maybe you guys do, and it's their right to say no. But it is kind of strange that all of them said no, except for Currency 365. They say, Currency, you want to let's repeg USDC. All right. I mean, I'm shadow banned, so I can't really reach too many people, but I'll do it. And then Brad stepped up and created a validator, and then now we're burning USTC. We were burning every day. Now we're burning every week, right? And then we also had other things where we stakeathons and stuff like that, and we also have people burning on a daily basis, weekly basis, as much as they can. So it just doesn't make any sense that all of these influencers said no to repegging USTC, to help burning USTC, buyback parties. All said no. So who is controlling them or who told them to say no? Right? And maybe some of them were bought out. Maybe some of them took money to not do it, right? And this is why it's important not to release names of people that are actually for the chain, because as you can see by Frag and all these other people, they can get bought out very quickly. And so I have a feeling that a lot of these people, the enemies of the chain, went to these influencers and told them, don't speak about USTC, don't even repeg it, don't talk about burn parties. We're gonna pay you not to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, because how can all of the influencers we've asked to help us repeg USTC and burn USTC all say no? And yet they are all part of the chain. Like, where do they think LUNC's gonna go if USTC doesn't repay? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make any sense, does it? Right? So it just doesn't make sense. It really does feel like these guys were paid off to not participate in USTC. Which, if that is true, what a shame that is, right? What a shame if that is true. What a shame. All right, it is what it is. And that's their right to, whatever. It is what it is. But I just find it very, very odd that nobody, even Christopher, Jesus the Lord, I asked him, help us out with repegging USDC, man. We gotta go. The Oracle pool's draining, all the, and this guy said, nah. You know what I mean? Maybe late, and later came and gone, right? Been a year and plus. So, and then they created another validator. It's like, okay, you got two validators in the top 20. Help us repeg USDC. Nope. So, isn't it weird that nobody wants to help repeg USDC? and so I don't know. It's kind of interesting. All right, so rules to prevent double and network validating. All right, so it did go live, so they did fund it, and it's live. Christopher has voted on both of his validators to know with veto. But once again, people are using know with veto for proposals that are not scam proposals, which is it should be a violation of the governance. You should be punished for that. I don't know what the punishment should be, but if it's not a scam proposal, then you should not be able to use no with veto, right? And there should be a punishment for that. I just don't understand why people are using no with veto on non-scam proposals. They created no with veto for scam proposals, and we're using it for non-scam proposals. There has to be a punishment for doing that, right? Um, it's not right. It's not right to do that. But people are doing it. So I think Christopher is the one that has it here. Let's see. Yeah, but Christopher is like, yo, you guys did it to me. I'm gonna do it back to you, right? So okay, it is what it is, I guess. And who has a no hexagon? And I wonder if hexagon's running multiple nodes. Moon runners, yeah, these guys are all probably running multiple nodes. I mean, they don't even have much voting power though. So, but I'm pretty sure hexagon was running multiple nodes, and they didn't. So they're like, nah, we got to protect ourselves. All right, so I don't know. I guess we'll see how this plays out. We'll see what the other guys say. A lot of people are probably going to be abstained, um, but it's not right to run multiple nodes, in my opinion. It's just not. It's not right to have multiple nodes. If you want to, if you want everybody else to be fair in the network, then everybody runs one node. Because there's other people that want to be validators and they can't because we only have 100 and people have multiple nodes. That's not right. I understand that DeFi isn't right? And you can do whatever you want. There's no rules and laws. But at the same time, it's like, man, do we have moral compass is that we have 100 validators and there's people waiting to be validators and you're running two, three, four nodes. Like that's crazy. That's not right, man. But it is what it is, man. And there's a couple people on this network that are running multiple nodes, and other people can't become validators because of it, and that's not right. But there's nothing right about DeFi, so you can do whatever you want. So, and that's why they're trying to go to 130. I don't want to go to 130 though. I really don't. I think that's awful to go to 130 there, but they're trying to go to 130 because people are running multiple nodes and fast track. Nobody's even supporting this fast track plan there. So, all right, so let's go here and let's check out the stake bin here. All right, so 14 million in burns today, which is really low. Our burns are just really bad right now. 20,000 in burns on USTC. USTC has been okay. It's not been okay, but I mean it's been better than. It's not. It's been bad as well. We're not even close to 100,000. All right, and staking continues to go to the upside as that little 10% is, of the burn tax is now going into the Oracle pool, and they're like, yeah, let me get back into staking because of that little 10% going into the Oracle pool. So it's interesting that they're trying to get up into staking, and yet they didn't pass the burn tax. I mean the gas fees, which would have put 50% more, into the Oracle pool there, and they would have made a lot more money. But I don't get it. So anyway, so this what it is. Let's look at the Oracle pool, and we're about to lose that 127 here very soon. So that 127 is going to be gone here very soon. All right, and then we'll be 126. So we got 436 on USTC. That's also dropping fast as well. So, all right, let's see here. I think Brad I think Brad said that his calculations is that we're going to be down. We're going to be under 100 billion by Christmas, or before Christmas. So, all right, we'll see how that we'll see if that's true or not. Um, the way it looks here, it looks like I mean, this thing looks like it's draining it very, very quickly. So we don't know. If that's true, then we got more. We got a little bit more time. You know what I mean? If it's true, we got more time. If it's going to be under 100 billion by July, then we still have, we got May, June, July, right? But Brad said he looked like it's going to be there by before Christmas. So okay, so we still got at least to get to 100 billion. We got at least 3 to 6 months. How about that? Let's just put it that way. We got 3 to 6 months. And of course, the burn tax, putting that 10% of the burn tax will help stabilize it. We need, and then also Brad talked about 3xing, 3xing. So I'll do a video. I need to do a video on that. I need to do a video on what Brad was talking about and update everybody on the burning off validator as well. So yeah, we need to do something with the gas, come up on the gas fees and put a lot of that and restructure the gas fees to put a lot of it into the Oracle pool to make sure that the community stays alive here. And as you can see, only Brad's talking about the Oracle pool. He's a validator, one of the only validators talking about it. I'm talking about it. Where is the rest of the validators? These people don't care about nothing, man, except for their rewards, man. This is weird. It's strange to have validators not care about anything but their rewards, man. I just never seen this before. Um, so it's really weird that we're the only ones talking about the Oracle pool and trying to figure out ways to save it, and yet these guys are like, they're hush hush. They don't even give a crap. All nodes 600. Who's putting money into all nodes? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, we have some really sick people in this community that their whole goal is to drain the Oracle pool and not accomplish anything. And it's just sickening, really sickening to see what's going on and then say, well, I'm just gonna put my money with all nodes. Who just drains the community pool and just draining? I mean, who's draining the Oracle pool faster than anybody else? Yeah, let me just put my money there. This is crazy, man. It's just almost unforgivable, man. The way these people are, the communities have been acting lately. Thank God Christ is here for us, right? And we have to forgive in Christ. Unbelievable what we're seeing in this community. You got a chance to put your money and put your lung tokens in somebody and validators that actually want to do something for the community, and you go right with the people that are draining the community. I mean, draining the Oracle pool. I mean, that's crazy. And maybe that person's the enemy. We don't know, right? So that person might be an enemy of the chain. So who knows? Um, they're trying to benefit. They're trying to put money into all the people that are trying to drain it as fast as possible. So who knows? But we have time. We still have time. Um, you know, just like the guy from Judge Mathis, he was like, Judge, chillins, it takes time. Chillins takes time. We still have time, and so that's a good thing. So let's see if our prayers can be answered here. All right, we're gonna stay positive. Prayers be answered, and we'll repay this thing, and we'll change our lives, guys and girls. It's time to be legendary. All right. So that's what's going on, folks. The validators are here. Some of them are good, some of them are really bad, and some of them are in between. If you're in between, you're bad as well now. So I'm just going to say some of them are good, some of them are really bad. And you guys decide who's who. And there's a lot of these people that don't even participate in anything on the chain as well. It's really sad to have all these validators and not one person and only like one or two of them can even speak about USTC and repegging it to so we can have success in LUNC and get LUNC into the pennies and dollars. Everybody else is keeping quiet. They're talking about rack off token. They're talking about other tokens, other projects that have nothing to do with LUNC, right? Or suck the liquidity out of LUNC. Um, and they're not bringing the liquidity back. It's one thing if they were sucking it out of LUNC to pump up the price and then come back in and help repeg USDC. No, they're coming. Some of them are taking that liquidity out of LUNC, pumping the token, then coming back and pumping their validator so they can drain the Oracle pool even faster. I mean, it's sickening. what these guys are doing. And of course, in DeFi, it's all legal, so they're not doing anything wrong in DeFi. It's just morally, it's awful. And then now they're in the public on Twitter talking about, yeah, we're sucking the LUNC community dry, baby. Let's go rack off token. I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy to see stuff like this. So it is what it is. Now, Jesus Lord did respond back, and he said that he's not stopping his double noting. So, I guess we'll see how that plays out. And he's not the only one. I don't know why they're just targeting him. There's at least couple of validators that are double or triple noting. So we all need to. I mean, we'll see what the community says. If the community says it's okay, then we'll just we don't we're just gonna move on, right? So, if the community says it's a big deal and they want it to stop, then they need it to stop. And if they don't stop, then there will be, I guess, consequences where people validated will be jailed, right? So, that will be the next step, to jail all the people validators that are double noting, and yeah, I guess that's the next step. If the proposal passes, you will be jailed for double noting, right? So, all right, and then people will have to undelegate from you and go somewhere else. So that's the next step. If that proposal passes, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Um, but we'll see how that plays out. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.